and on their feet.
Oh, yes, man.
Gotta wonder, Graves, if The Undertaker added a little fuel to Femi's fire.
I don't know how it couldn't when you've got arguably the greatest superstar of all time telling you to go defend your yard. Oba understands the assignment tonight, but Moose is ready for war. Both of these athletes understand the magnitude of this situation, and it could truly change the landscape of our entire industry.
I mean, you can say that again, and these two have gotten in each other's face. On NXT, they've done so on TNA. But when I bring up all those former NXT champions, they were all impressive, but no one has ever done what Oba has accomplished. Think about this, in less than 30 matches into his career, and I mean his career, not on the independents, in his career, he became the man. He won the NXT title.
Oh, yeah, it's about to get busy, man.
And this brings up a good point, Booker. What makes Moose special?
Whoa! And Moose is a guy that has been wanting a chance, an opportunity for this like this for about 5 years now. Now he has that chance here in Madison Square Garden. The thing is, can he beat Oba Femi? Can he make history?
Oh,
baby!
Like a frying pan straight to the heart.
You think Moose at 6'6", 6'7", 300+ pounds ever been dropped with one swat?
Oh! But look at the comeback right there.
They did answer right back.
You
Certainly
talk about,
shut down my point.
You talk about what that talk did for Oba Femi. What do you think that talk did for this man right here, Moose? I'm sure it put him in a state of mind where he got to take care of business himself.
Whoa!
God!
Spine first goes Moose. What a matchup! Who's walking out a sold-out theater of Madison Square Garden champion? And this sold-out crowd here in the theater of Madison Square Garden has been on the edge of their seat since the beginning of the night. They've kept the energy up, and they have been in for a star-studded night. And they right now are witnessing a clash for the NXT Championship. NXT title, by the way, has never been successfully defended at Roadblock. And for Moose, he can become the 5th man to hold the NXT title and also the TNA title, joining Robert Roode and Drew McIntyre, who are on that list. But Oba Femi right now doesn't want to go back into the locker room like we talked about with the Hardys, we talked about with Fraxium, with the NXT title not around his waist.
Oba Femi launching Moose up into the air!
Ball from Grace!
Wow!
Oba's not looking to head back to the locker room with his head hanging low.
But wait a minute. Oba just realizing the momentum Moose carried out of the ring.
Hey, listen, if anything, that was a blessing in disguise for Moose.
Unbelievable. And now both superstars spilling right out here. The referee trying his best, but you got to get.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Into the stairs goes Femi.
Wow.
The ruler is down.
Graves, a big move a moment ago, and then you see, still to come in our main event, title versus title, winner take all.
Moose now sending Oba Femi back inside the ring. Moose understands that that's the only way to become NXT champion, with champion's advantage in effect.
Moose charging right in, and this might be the difference maker in the matchup. But back to the line of action. Moose is following Oba Femi. They're both following each other. They both got the same idea.
Wow.
What is it going to take to keep the other man down?
Check it out. I can see him. He's getting ready. Beautiful.
Oh! Good night.
Wow.
What a knockout in the theater of Madison Square.
Wow.
I thought that was it. Moose, though, able to kick out. This matchup continues, but look at Oba Femi realizing it. Just dropping the challenger into another cover and another near fall. This matchup continuing.
Listen,
and I know we want to be homers. I know we want to be homers here, but you can't take anything. You got to give Moose his flowers here tonight.
No doubt about it, but how about Oba Femi with the uppercut and then driving Moose down? The ruler looking to go Moose hunting tonight in New York City, but credit to the challenger, the TNA X Division champion, who is representing his brand very well tonight. Think about this, guys. For years, TNA has viewed themselves as challengers to WWE. The David to WWE's Goliath. Well, tonight, their David is a Goliath.
I'll tell you right now, this is Oba Femi's toughest assignment to date. I'm gonna tell you right now, Moose, I'm gonna tell you, he's trained, he's thought about this for a long, long time. This could be his night.
It's something we haven't talked about. A win tonight for Moose, a TNA wrestler, could headline, stand and deliver WrestleMania Saturday in Las Vegas. That's a lot of meat getting ready to fly from the top. No way, there's no way. Holy, my goodness!
Double up.
Wait a minute.
Double up.
How in the hell? What a freaking match!
Talking about a motivated Moose here tonight.
The entire theater just shook, but it's not only because of what we're witnessing in the ring. Graves, you felt the energy from the sold-out arena here at the theater of Madison Square Garden.
This building has been rumbling all night. And you can't help but agree.
This is for the NXT title still to come. You see title for title. That's in our main event. We got a street fight coming up in moments, but this has been a slug fest. And I don't know who it actually favors, but Oba Femi able to turn things around.
Let's be honest, we may not get to the street fight. These two may fight all night, and I think everyone would be okay with it.
Another pump kick connects. I don't know.
Oh, yeah!
How the hell is Oba standing?
Wow.
Turn Moose inside out!
You gotta be kidding me.
And now he could be one more fall from grace. Powerbomb away. Moose not gonna like what he sees when he turns around. Up, countered. Moose!
Oh my God!
Powerbomb in his own right. For history, and a kick out by Oba Femi. Booker, we were a half second away from seeing a TNA wrestler holding an NXT championship.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen somebody able to match Oba Femi power for power, strength for strength, because we always talk about that incredible strength of Oba Femi, but tonight he's got a match on his hands, man.
Moose got a little
again,
overconfident only for a moment.
And Oba now, you don't.
No.
He just pressed slam a 6'6", 300-pound man over and out.
The ruler's not human, period. That was unbelievable.
Look, Corey Graves isn't speechless often.
This match is
and I
over,
don't even
guys.
think he knows what to say.
There's no way Oba Femi. Wait a minute. Oba
Femi doesn't want to win this match this
All he
way.
had to do was just stay right there.
Oba Femi right now, as the referee's at 7, referee's at 8. Moose, can he break it? And he just able to break the count. And that's got to be exactly what Oba's thinking right now.
Smart,
well, we talked about two titans clashing. Two titans are now rising. And now they're fighting for the right to be the NXT champion. Whoa!
Both behemoths spilling to the outside.
And this time, Oba again eats the post, and it's this time now.
Someone stop this thing!
And if Graves is saying that, that's saying a lot. But the referee is letting this fight continue. And Moose now wisely getting the champion back in the ring. Moose knows no matter what brand you're on, what company you work for, you gotta be the champion in the ring. Spear!
That's it. That's it.
Cover! And no! Oba Femi able to kick out.
Moose was a
time.
fraction of a second away from turning this business upside down.
You're talking about headlines, they would have been made all around the world.
Did Moose make a mistake, guys? He could have won on the count out. That was a mistake.
Oba, I believe you mean, Booker. Yes, I think Oba should have taken the
Booker's
fall.
excited right now.
No, I'm talking about that big
He
shot.
can't win the
that
title
Oba
that
took
way.
outside.
He wouldn't have been able to win the championship on a
You're right.
count out.
You're right about that.
back in. Oh, no. Fall from Grace!
Wow.
Rolling into the cover. grace, picks up a monumental win for Oba Femi.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT champion, Oba Femi!
That's just part of the game, Vic. You walk into every match dinged up just a little bit. I always say, as long as you're not injured, you can go.
Power versus power here in this matchup on NXT. You know, we probably won't see this move too many times, but can anyone actually put a hammerlock on Otis? I mean, just the size of this man.
He's capable, too. He's very, very talented. I'm going to tell you, you do not want to underestimate Otis.
Test of strength between these two. Otis, of course, a former Money in the Bank winner. He can get it done on his own, and some do believe as Otis now going right in at Oba Femi, and it's Femi trying to outpower. I mean, this is going to be very interesting in this match because this is a new challenge for the champion facing someone like Otis. I'm even trying to rack my brain around it here at the best.
It's going to be a little different. I mean, Otis has competed at the next level. He's a guy that's former tag team champion, like you say, Money in the Bank. He's done it a whole lot in this business.
If you look at the career of Oba Femi, who tried to take down Otis, but there is that base, there is that strength. And Oba having to reset here. I mean, is this the toughest challenge to date for Oba Femi?
I would agree. Otis wants to derail Oba Femi's run here. He's been a hell of a run.
Oba!
Oh my God, man! Wow!
Who's walking out? North American champion. Back live on NXT, this second of 3 championship matches. This was an open challenge accepted earlier today by Otis. Oba Femi in control of this matchup, and it doesn't matter your size, your strength. This happened during the break. When you run into a steel post, it's gonna take out anyone.
I'll tell you right now, Oba Femi has proved his mettle in the ring time and time again. And the thing is, we really don't know how far his hypocrisy actually goes. This guy could be the next greatest superstar we've seen in quite some time.
Whoa, sidewalk slam by Otis to bring some gold to the Alpha Academy.
Easy kick out, though. You see that? Easy kick out by Oba.
You know, this is a matchup, you know, we talked off air about Oba Femi. He doesn't have that typical strength advantage. Same can also be said for Otis in this showdown. How are these two going to have to adjust to that situation in this matchup?
Oh! Wow!
I guess that's one way to adjust this thing
it goes
up.
back to my point. If Otis could actually figure out how to pull this thing off, it could change his life, Vic.
And you see the look of worry on Maxine's face again. I come back to the bruise, to the damage done last night, to the right shoulder of Otis, right there. It goes into the steel steps. And Otis right now on the outside just got decked with that uppercut from the North American champion.
Took a gnarly, gnarly shot right there to the back of the head as well, Vic.
I guess I answered my own question when it comes to how do you adjust for strength as into the cover goes Oba Femi to retain, and Otis able to kick out. Just use your surroundings. That's what Oba Femi has done. First was the steel post, now it's the steel steps, and Oba Femi just dropping his weight right down onto the massive chest of Otis into another cover and another near fall as that shoulder just getting off the mat.
Now, one thing about Oba Femi, he's not shy, Vic. He's not shy at all. He's not timid or anything like that. He's going to win by any means necessary, and I love that in this young man.
Oba setting his sights once again, like a human battering ram, just bouncing off Otis, whose legs are starting to buckle. Oba Femi for the third time just drops the challenger. Champion into the cover, hook of the leg, and another near falls. You see Tozawa, Maxine on the outside. It's been a hurtful 24 hours for the Alpha Academy. Everything that happened last night, Maxine having to question the actions of her former best friend, Ivy Nile, into tonight. And now Oba Femi looking for the power bomb of all power bombs, but a nice counter by the challenger. And Otis has life.
Talking about strength, Otis still got a lot of power in that body. Look at him right now. He's psyching himself up.
Oh, look at these rights and lefts, Book. Club and blows followed by a headbutt from the challenger. And Otis now seems to have maybe shaken those cobwebs from what we saw a few moments ago. From that steel post, from that steel steps, as Femi able to sidestep Otis for a moment. And the champion right to the back again.
What a shot. What a shot, Vic.
These two have not held back in Tozawa. I mean, you gotta give Tozawa and Maxine some credit trying to keep Otis. I don't think Otis necessarily thought this was gonna happen here tonight.
Oh, man, I'm gonna tell you right there, every time.
Oh, man.
God.
What do you tell me? Don't stick your nose in business.
Mind your business, son. Mind your business.
But that just woke up Otis. And Otis, like a freight train, right into Oba Femi. And that might be what Otis needed. Tozawa sacrificing himself for the challenger.
It's all about pals, you know, all about pals with Otis. He don't like anybody messing with his friends.
He certainly does not. And right now, Otis, like a man possessed, elbow after elbow, strike after strike.
Big
and how many times, Booker, have you seen Oba Femi get knocked down like that with a clothesline?
No, got knocked down by a big shot by a big man, and Otis looking at, oh, finish this thing, Vic. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
You know what's next, Book?
Oh, yeah.
Otis with the elbow off the Caterpillar, and almost brought him the North American title, but so much taken out of Otis, usually pops right back up to his feet. Uh-oh, looking for a spot. That's gotta be it.
Yeah.
He conquered the conqueror of Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I tell you, that might have been the closest I've seen.
That was close.
To losing that championship.
No one has been this close before. Otis starting to swing away, trying to chop down. Oh my word, that is the biggest, damnest power bomb I've ever seen.
Wow.
Oba overcomes Otis.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT North American Champion, Oba Femi.
Wow. We don't know how good Oba Femi really is, man, but we're about to find out.
Yeah, certainly, Sue. We're going to learn a lot about Oba Femi here tonight. And both men going right at the champion. You know, Briggs is 6'8", Dijak 6'7". Everyone in this matchup is at least 270 pounds.
Yeah, some massive guys in that ring. Dijak and Briggs, though, are used to being the bullies. They're used to being the biggest and the strongest. That ain't the case today. Oba Femi is bigger and he's stronger than the pair. Oh! And simultaneously taking them both out.
Well, you know, Wade, you've talked about it a few times, and here's exactly what you just hit the nail on the head when it comes to Oba. You keep talking about the amount of matches he's had as he has taken over this matchup quickly. Go back to the start of your career. Oba Femi had just 9 matches before he won WWE Gold.
Yeah,
9.
It took me about 900 matches to win my first slice of WWE Gold, so I think if you do the math, that makes him about 100 times better than I was.
Well, take a look at these two, that being Briggs, Dijak. They are rocking Oba Femi, and right now, unlikely partners, but they have one goal in mind: take Femi down, weaken the champion, and possibly they could call themselves North American champion by the end of the night. And look at Dijak and Briggs going to work, but now quickly Briggs.
It's ugly, but it was effective.
That partnership didn't last very long. And look, I've already had almost 2 superstars in my lap. I don't need to do it again.
Wow.
And how in the hell did Femi just catch Dijak and just battering ram, knock down Briggs? Have you ever seen someone with the strength of Oba Femi? 6'7", over 270, just pressed him like nothing.
Gotta be kidding me. Wow.
Tell you something else, Vic. Oba Femi has been going 100 miles an hour from the off on this one and is barely breathing heavy. That is rare for a big man.
I was just thinking that same thing, Wade.
This guy's got a tank.
Whoa!
Whoa, back up. Back up.
Again, there's no disqualifications in this triple threat matchup. The referee essentially right now just is helpless. And these three who are hell bent on destruction. And Femi again, that's a man who doesn't need any sort of weapon.
Commanding presence, Oba Femi.
He's a monster, man. He's a monster.
And are either of you two shocked right now that he has single-handedly taken over this matchup?
I've given up being shocked when it comes to Oba Femi. Every time I've watched him, my jaw hits the floor.
Dijak again trying to swing back, and you wonder what type of laws Dijak will come up with if he is champion. And Dijak looking around.
No, look in the eyes of Oba Femi. He's out, man, and he's staged confused right now.
Always looking to serve up his brand of justice, looking for high risk, but there's Briggs. And what's on Briggs' mind?
What the? You got to be kidding me.
These three pulling out all the stops and stand and deliver.
Wow.
Take another look. And again, Briggs using Dijak as the weapon. But did Briggs take too much time to get back into this matchup, Booker? It's something you point out on Tuesday. Sometimes some guys just take a little bit too long to try to capitalize.
I don't think so. I think the big man right now is rolling right now. He's got Oba Femi in the right place. All he got to do is just pull the trigger, Vic. Try to get this thing done. That window is open. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Well, Briggs has welcomed the challenge to be the one to topple Oba Femi, but he also has quite the rivalry with Dijak that goes back to deadline in the men's Iron Survivor Challenge match. Each scored the pinfall over the other. They've known each other for close to a decade. They know each other well. What they don't know is just exactly what Oba Femi can bring to the table, but they're certainly learning here tonight because Oba Femi once again is overpowering the opposition.
I'm so impressed with Oba Femi and what he's doing right now because he's in the ring with two big guys, two experienced big guys, and he's holding his own, man. Oh, no! Big ride.
Double choke slam. Well, both men into the cover, and Oba just powered out of both men. And now again, are they going to try to work in tandem one more time? Massive double choke slam, and that really the only way you're going to take Oba Femi off his feet.
Yeah, it's only ever going to be a loose alliance between Briggs and Dijak, but they know they need one another right now to take this massive behemoth down.
And again, smart strategy by the challengers. And oh my word! Each man with one arm. You know, I've been questioning how does Oba Femi prepare for this matchup as champion, but really you have to start wondering when you're a challenger, how do you prepare for Oba Femi?
There is no way to prepare for this. What the hell did they make Oba Femi out of? He should have been down and out when Dijak landed on him on the outside on that chair. He bounced back up within about 30 seconds.
Well, Booker, you said we're going to learn a lot about Oba Femi. He's never been in this sort of matchup. But again, Briggs taking it to Femi, and maybe now, Femi might stay down to give these two the opportunity because Femi doesn't need to be factored in the decision, loses title, and he almost lost it there.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, what would a win do for Big Josh Briggs' confidence, man? I'm trying to shoot him straight to the moon.
Take another look. Briggs, bam, just catching Dijak out of the corner of his eye. And we talked about JBL earlier. Wade, do you remember the first piece of advice that you received from a Hall of Famer, that you received from a legend?
Yeah, if you are disrespected in this game, make sure there are consequences. That came from the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and I'd say for Josh Briggs, he has been disrespected at times over the past 12 months. Now's the time to make good on those consequences.
No better time than the biggest stand and deliver ever. Biggest WrestleMania weekend of all time is Femi. Briggs balancing it. Dijak, big super kick. And Femi gets rocked all the way to the floor. And one more time, we're down to Briggs. We're down to Dijak for this North American Championship.
Dijak could actually slip on a banana peel and and find himself being champion, walking away in this matchup. Like I said, I really don't think it's about championship. It's about pain. It's about mayhem. It's about destruction. What's about to happen right now?
Both men teetering. It's Briggs looking for that knockout blow.
My God,
a big JBL-esque lariat from the top to become the North American champion, and Dijak just got his foot on the middle rope using that 6-7 frame to save the match.
And I got to tell you right now, I think this referee's been very lenient. A triple threat match, a lot of the times they will not break a pin when the ropes were involved.
Oba Femi back in, triple threat matchup, North American title on the line. And Oba Femi now starting to swing away with Briggs, with Dijak. North American title hanging in the balance. Again, triple threat rules. Oba Femi does not need to be factored in the decision to lose the title. Briggs, Dijak have been very close to becoming North American champion, but Oba Femi has been able to overpower everyone.
Very. Go ahead.
Briggs and Dijak need to capitalize when Oba Femi's out the ring, because no matter what you throw at the big man, eventually he's getting back up and back into the fight.
No, Oba Femi seems to be very comfortable in this situation right here, Wade.
Yeah, he's born for this kind of fighting.
Slugfest brewing, stand and deliver debut for all three superstars, but Dijak does have the most premium live event experience, but right now I don't think Oba cares, neither does Briggs, but Dijak is standing. Dijak just got hit with a discus boot. Moving out of the way is Briggs. Oba got caught, Dijak got caught, Briggs in control.
Well, this is the Josh Briggs coming out party, and he's cleaning house.
Femi got tossed, Briggs got dropped, Dijak covered into the count and a kick out.
Wow.
And just listen to those strikes. Oh, that Briggs had enough. Again, these two no strangers to one another. Dijak no stranger to the North American title chase. But look who's standing. Oba Femi has been taken out of the equation. This is the best opportunity for both these superstars to strike right now.
Josh Briggs is swinging baseball bats in that ring, and Dijak somehow absorbing all of it.
You can hear those shots over at Lincoln Financial Field, the home of WrestleMania Saturday. But look at the strength of Dijak. Just walked Briggs almost to the center, into the cover, and a kick out at one. At one?
This kid's fired up.
Well, he certainly is, and he should be. Oh, this is the biggest stage ever for these superstars, and he was able to kick out with Briggs, and Briggs with a boot looking to answer back.
Oh, whoa!
Dijak turning it around! Will the Canadian Destroyer be enough for the Massachusetts boy? And it was not in that
Barely,
moment.
though.
Oh,
Barely kicked out.
Take another, bam!
Yeah, Dijak is a complete anomaly in the world of big men, that he can pull out moves like that in the blink of an eye. Simply not supposed to be designed to pull that off.
Hits like a heavyweight, moves like a cruiserweight, and could be closing in on the North American title. This for the North American. What is Dijak? Did you see Dijak make that lookbook? Dijak looked over here to the corner, but for what reason? What is Dijak trying to do?
What are we going to do here?
I know these two know each other. I know Dijak's going to have to use a little bit extra. He's going to have to do a little bit more.
Whoa. Wow.
No way. No way. Holy, you know what? Femi into the cover. I don't even know where to go. Booker, have you ever seen someone with strength like Oba Femi to hoist up, to carry, to drop two superstars the size of Dijak and Briggs?
Talk about the coming out party of Josh Briggs. We must say this may be the coming out party of this man right here, Oba Femi, because he is definitely taking it to another level. Oh, wow!
Femi was looking for that power bomb. Dijak, though, was able to get out of the way, to wiggle himself free, trying to answer back. Big boot rocking Femi, who's still standing, bouncing right back in. Dijak one more time, trying to take down Femi. Another boot rocks the big man. The North American champion right now is in a daze.
Dijak said he wanted this. He wanted this fight right here.
And I don't think I've ever seen Oba get lifted the way he just did, and he just feasted his eyes. Dijak into the cover to finally become a no moonsault. Dijak saw it. Dijak sensed it. He was able to get out of the way. Just took down Briggs. Briggs might be out of the question now.
Yeah, the bodies are dropping like flies. This is your chance, Dijak. It's now or never.
Let the bodies hit the floor, and one more time, trying to feast his eyes in between. Cover. Count.
Whoa! Wow.
There's no disqualification.
Josh Briggs is the smartest man on planet Earth for that move.
You can't blame him, Brooke.
No, just stole Dijak's moment right there.
You can't blame him, though.
Wow.
You cannot have empathy for anyone else in this industry.
I agree with that.
Watch out, ref! Well, Briggs just paid for what he did to Dijak. Oh, man, Dijak, you got to think in his mind he had the title in his hands.
Vic, that window is still open, though. All Dijak needs to do is take advantage.
Dijak has been robbed, but now is the time to make up for it. Take a second swing.
Oh! But Briggs hoisted up. Feast your eyes for the third time. This time to Briggs.
This arena is getting smashed up in the process. Dijak surely now has to go in for the kill.
What a night, what a fight. My God, man.
And it's all about the North American title. And Briggs might think he's back in a tag team with Brooks Jensen right now. Dijak. This could be his stand and deliver moment. A career-defining moment. Can he connect? Another! Feast your eyes, buckling the knees of Briggs. Title and... Oh! You heard what the champion said. And there is the powerbomb. Femi falls into the cover to retain his title.
Wow.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT North American Champion, Oba Femi.
Let me tell you something, he should have finished the job. You know what I'm saying? You don't leave somebody like Oba Femi where he can get back up and rise to the occasion.
Well, there's not many that 350 plus pounds, 6 feet tall, that have his aerial and athletic ability along with the power. And I mean Ivar, so gifted, featured on WWE Speed, which is exclusively on X, has the intangibles of men half his size. I mean, how many people did you encounter in your career that could do the things Ivar can do?
Ivar is very, very nimble on his feet. He's definitely one of the best big guys in the business today. And now he's going up top, Vic. He's going up top. What are we going to see now?
Probably devastation, destruction, but able, this is what I was talking about, able to roll over, land on his feet, bounce back up, and a big power slam. Title's on the line, and a kick out at 1?
Wow.
This is power versus power. This is strength versus strength. But it's that little bit more that Ivar could do, which may separate him in this matchup. Of course, there's the near fall. It was Ivar who remained on Raw, courtesy of the WWE draft.
Talk about those intangibles, that innate ability to be able to go out there
Gotcha.
and get the job done. But this young man right here, Oba Femi, I say Oba Femi, he has untapped potential, Vic.
Can't get over with one arm. He just lifted up Ivar and planted him with that Uranagi backbreaker combo. Last time we really saw Femi in action, his back was against the wall. He ended up power bombing just humans into each other.
Talking about that untapped strength as well. I mean, Oba Femi, I've been in the ring with guys that I thought I had the upper hand like a Brock Lesnar. 2 minutes into the match, I go, what the hell was I thinking?
North American title on the line. A referee trying to talk to both these superstars to get back in the ring. Does not want to end this on a count out. Holy crap! Ivar's rolling.
Wow.
Can he crown himself the new North American champion in NXT? Back live, NXT North American Championship is on the line. Ivar, Oba Femi, right now both climbing to the top. And Booker, men this size shouldn't be doing this.
Yes, indeed. We don't have to ask, where's the beef, Vic? It's right here. And it's getting ready to fly.
Oh my God.
Oh, yes, man.
You gotta be kidding me, Book. Nearly 400 pounds.
Wow.
You can talk about all this untapped potential in triple threat matches and premium live events, but is Ivar Femi's greatest challenge as champion?
Oh, yes, in a word, Vic. In a word, because let me tell you something. Check this out. Check this out. Big man going up top, risking everything for one thing, that piece of gold, the North American Championship.
Both superstars back to the ring. Of course, Ivar knows the only place he can win the North American title is pinfall submission inside the ring. But look at Oba Femi. You talk about a 400-pound man, nearly 400 pounds, flying off the top rope, splat on the floor, and you get right back to your feet and you're throwing hands.
Yeah, but I think that woke Oba Femi up, man. Wow.
Look at Ivar. I mean, how impressed are you with Ivar's ability?
Right there, shin to shin right there. And I'm gonna tell you, no effect from Ivar. Oh, wow!
These two just running right into each other.
Did you see that?
Human demolition derby and a big forearm and a near fall. I can't get over some of the action we've seen in this matchup. We knew that it was power versus power. We knew that it was going to be strength versus strength.
No, that's what I'm talking about as far as Oba Femi. We really don't know how good Oba Femi really is right now, Vic. This kid he's an anomaly. Wow.
Femi.
Continuing to
He got caught. Ivar into the cover for the title, and a right shoulder just getting off the mat.
You said it. I mean, Oba Femi ran right into that shot, which added a lot of extra pressure, man.
Half second away for Ivar from crowning himself the North American champion. What a way to kick off spring breaking. Here tonight. Again? Book again? Oh, might just saved his career, able to counter. No way. There's no way.
Strength of this young man, Oba Femi. Wow.
Into another cover off the Samoan. Kick, I couldn't even get the move out because Ivar was able to kick out. Almost had him in a torture rack-esque. But then able just to drop Ivar right down spine first. We're talking about the strength of Oba Femi. Recently had coaches standing on the leg press machine because he ran out of weights to put on it. That's just how powerful he is. But it doesn't matter how powerful you are if you can't stand on your own feet, because look at Ivar climbing once again to the top.
My goodness. Is he gonna do? This could be it. Oh!
He got all of that for the title. I know Oba hasn't been in the game a long time.
That's smart,
but
man.
that was
smart. That's the smartest thing he did all night.
He took the words right out of my mouth and bam, big moonsault. Ivar thought he had it, crawled into a cover.
That half a second should have hooked the leg quick. Could have a new champion.
And this, just the opening matchup here tonight. And what a week it's been, capping off this Saturday with Backlash, France. He can't survive a second one, no way.
Wow.
I keep saying no way, but every time I do, Oba Femi shocks me, surprises me. And speaking of shock, electric chair. How the hell's he back up, Booker?
Big, this young man is looking to step on some toes and step on some toes and keep on walking, Jack.
Pop-up powerbomb. Oba Femi has no regard for human life.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT North American Champion, Oba Femi.
Here we go. And Oba coming out firing right off the bat, but it's almost as if he's got to strike fast, he's got to strike quick, because
look at this.
This is what we thought we would see. Big senton dropping down right across those ribs into the cover. Champion, and almost Jasper Troy crowning himself in Graves. He got right back on top of the champion.
Smart strategy. Jasper Troy understands the assignment tonight. He's got Oba Femi at a disadvantage, which is something most superstars can never say. If Troy can stay the course, this could change the future of NXT.
Booker, Oba's greatest attribute is his power. As Corey's pointed out, he's not in the shape right now to execute that power. Has his strength now become his biggest weakness?
I think so. I mean,
I'll just shut up now because out of nowhere.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, this big man right here, Jasper Troy, could be the most imposing individual that Oba Femi has faced inside the middle of that ring, as well as Oba is bruised, battered, and perhaps torn right now at this point.
Either way you slice it, Book, we've got two world-class heavy hitters inside the ring.
Oh, baby.
What's on the buffet tonight, Book?
I'm talking about no bread, no water, just meat. Here we go.
Between that, bruised, battered, and torn, I thought you were giving me a Waffle House order, as Oba Femi right now is looking to try to hoist up Jasper Troy one more time. But does he have the strength?
Oh,
Jasper!
Baby.
What?
Oh,
man.
Brutal landing. Notice how Troy twisted as Oba came crashing down. That might have done even more damage to the midsection, the ribs, the lower back of the champion.
Two of the biggest in NXT.
Look at the big man. Look at the big man right there.
Hey guys, Oba can barely... Oba's not moving like he normally does, but he's still striking. But Jasper Troy just ate that slap, ate that chop, and then just dropped the champion. Jasper Troy right now, it was The Undertaker who warned Oba, the LFG winner, he would be coming. You better be ready to protect your yard, and the yard is in jeopardy, Booker. My!
Jasper Troy is doing his work right now. Jasper Troy is looking very, very well, and Jasper could beat the champion right here in the middle of this ring tonight.
Jasper is absolutely...
Oh my God!
This is our main event here on NXT. Right back to the injured ribs. Jasper Troy started the night by putting Oba Femi through a windshield. But guys, I have never seen Oba manhandled like this before.
I don't know that Oba Femi has ever experienced this level of jeopardy in his career. Oba knows one speed. It's dominant. But right now, Jasper Troy is pushing the NXT champion.
And Booker, I go back to Jasper Troy, who said he's counting on Oba Femi competing because he's a warrior. He knows he's not 100%. And where spine meets wood, the spine just bent on that steal.
Guys, we're gonna have a new champion. I can feel it.
Here we go.
Jasper hasn't
Here we
broke
go.
a sweat, delivers another
That's
splash
it. That could be it.
into the
That's
cover.
It.
I don't know. I mean, Booker, you're the one who coached him up. I mean,
You gotta be proud to an extent, Book. Look at this level of brutality from the challenger.
I like the game that the big man has brought to the table. I'm talking about from the outset. Roaring Oba Femi into a matchup like this. The modus operandi. To get this man in here. Wow. Hurt Oba Femi and take him out. Can he do it? That's the question.
listen to this place.
Booker, I don't know where Oba's finding it, but the ruler fighting back into this battle.
Oba Femi trying to make it day 155 as champion. Clothesline. Second one finally. Jasper Troy, to my knowledge, Booker, that's the first time Troy's been off his feet in this match.
It took a lot to get the big man off his feet.
Holy
And right now, Oba
crap.
Femi is rolling downhill. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Where is Oba getting this from? It's almost like Graves. It's a third, fourth, fifth, maybe even sixth win.
That's what,
Dang.
what separates the good superstars from the greats.
Oh! Spine buster! Cover! Not quite able to retain.
Wow.
And that's got to be disheartening for Oba Femi. Oba hasn't been able to get a clean shot off basically since the opening bell.
Let's reset the story here tonight. NXT titles on the line. When we started on air, all hell broke loose. Jasper Troy didn't just beat up Oba Femi. Jasper Troy put Oba Femi through the windshield of a car. We didn't know if Oba was going to be able to compete here tonight. He never backed down. He wants this fight. He's bandaged. He's not at 100%, but Jasper Troy is executing this plan to perfection.
Troy living up to the billing Booker bestowed upon him, a monster in every sense of the word. But here comes Oba.
Got to give Oba Femi a lot of credit, man. Stepping up to the plate, taking this matchup, knowing the condition that he's in. You got to give him a lot of credit.
And now, Jasper looking to hoist up Oba Femi. Monstrous chokeslam
man,
from
that's
the
it.
Monstar
That is it.
for the title.
That is it. What?
You've got to be kidding me.
Femi is running on instinct and instinct alone right now.
Listen to the NXT universe.
But as much punishment as Oba has taken, Jasper all too happy to continue dishing it out. Counter by Femi.
Oba Femi now coming back. Oh, there's no way. Looking for fall from grace. Countered into a backdrop.
Too big, too strong.
Too big, too strong. Oba's back on his feet. Ducking, trying to toss Jasper. And oh my word. This man, he might be a monster.
No way. No way.
And oh, no. There it is.
New champion.
Cover him.
Jasper
Cover
couldn't
him.
fall back on.
Cover him, Jasper.
That black hole slam almost brought him some gold, but he can't capitalize.
We would have a new champion right now if Troy had a little more gas left.
Arm cover,
Here we go.
referee.
Here we go.
Oh. If Jasper Troy would have fallen on Oba, I got to agree with Graves, Booker. We got a new champion.
Jasper lost about 5 seconds there. The match should be over with right now. We should have a new champion right now. And his name should be Jasper Troy.
Jasper Troy continuing to soldier on like a horror movie villain.
Big man leaving his feet, 2 knees to the stomach, though. Oba Femi rising. And now, oh, no.
God dang.
Did you hear that thud?
The earth rumbled under the weight of these athletes, and Oba now.
Oh my God. These two are destroying each other.
A kaiju battle in the Performance Center.
Human demolition derby in our main event. Oba Femi now back into the ring. Jasper Troy charging in, got caught. Bam! A fall from grace. And Oba Femi, the official.
Our official's right there.
Oba in disbelief. So much taken out of Oba Femi. The official's on top of it, Booker.
Wow.
He said the left shoulder got up.
Wow.
The movement ever so slight. Obviously, that's why the official was in that great position. This one continues. This could shatter the confidence of the champion.
Does Oba have enough? That with a little extra oomph, a second fall from grace, and that time Oba
here is your winner and still the NXT champion, Oba Femi!
No doubt Nakamura going to keep an eye on this one. And think of the legendary superstars who sent well wishes to Inamura before this match. Talking about Marufuji, talking about the great Muta, Kaiji Muto, Io Sky, all wishing Inamura the best of luck in this contest. And trust me, as talented as Inamura is, he's going to need a little bit of luck tonight.
Well, on to that point, Corey, does that add extra pressure, do you think, to Yoshiki Inamura, knowing that all those greats, all those legends are on his side, watching closely?
Perhaps, but did you see how lightning quick Inamura got back to his feet after being run over by the ruler? Whatever it takes to fuel you to become great. Sometimes it's pressure, sometimes it's fear, sometimes there's a litany of different reasons that a superstar can become great. I'm not sure what's driving Inamura tonight, but no doubt he's looking to do it with honor.
Well, Booker, to Graves' point, how has Inamura's past paved the way for this championship moment, maybe a golden moment in his career?
Not just Inamura's past, but the path of the Japanese wrestler. I mean, you guys are talking about honor, but they say in Japan, death before dishonor is the way of the samurai. So you can expect Inamura to do anything necessary to win this match tonight. Trust me on that.
And he could go that far, but only with honor. As Inamura right now, a test of strength here between he and
Something
Oba.
of an unfamiliar feeling for Yoshiki Inamura.
Oh, baby!
Overpowered by really anybody in NXT.
There's that quickness one more time on display, and right back into the center of the ring like two mastodons.
Oh.
Oba got hung up for a second, and he sits right back down on the challenger. And let's remember, Inamura returned at Battleground for his brother Josh Briggs, who is here on the outside for the fans, for the passion of NXT. And Graves, he's going to need the support of everyone that's here today, everyone that's here tonight to overcome his greatest test he's ever faced in NXT, Oba Femi.
No doubt about it, but again, if anybody can thrive under this sort of, oh, shoulders down. If anybody can thrive under this sort of pressure and emerge victorious, they absolutely deserve to be the NXT champion. Yoshiki Inamura could be the NXT champion for a long time after tonight. Who knows? Time will tell.
And Booker, Yoshiki Inamura returned thinking bigger. I mean, you have to like that mentality.
I like everything about this.
Whoa!
Right now, he's in there with a true beast here in NXT. Has fought every
Wait a minute, Book.
But look at Inamura just rise right back up.
Japanese strong style, baby. Here we go. Wait a minute. It's not a sumo contest.
About to be.
This is America.
Hell yeah! Look at that!
Inamura, who just tossed Oba Femi.
Inamura leaning into his sumo background, overpowering Oba Femi. Here comes the challenger.
Oh. Oba, right now center of the ring, just got trucked.
A lot of weight coming right there.
Cover, and a kick out at one.
Like a cannonball right to the chest of the champion.
That elbow connected right into the sternum for Inamura, who is fired up here in Booker. How will Inamura respond to this premium live event environment?
I mean, being under these bright lights, Inamura knows he's got one shot, perhaps, at this championship. He needs to go out there. He needs to cash in. He needs to cash in big time with a big move like, whoa.
Oba rolled to the outside.
That was smart.
Yoshiki realizing it. And oh!
Give Oba Femi a lot of credit right there. This kid has gotten a lot smarter over this last 365 days, man.
I agree with you, Book. Oba just laid a trap, and Inamura stepped right into it.
Big time.
When was the last time, Graves, we saw Inamura go down with one chop?
There aren't too many men walking God's green earth who possess that type of power, but Oba Femi absolutely is one of them.
Able to counter for a moment, get a little bit of separation.
Oba
Oba just went down. Yeah, he's grabbing that right knee.
Oh, man.
And again.
Did I tell you?
That's what we're talking about, Book.
I tell you, you're going to see a different Inamura here tonight. Trust me, and I'm not surprised.
It's that passion coming out in Inamura. He wants to be champion so bad. For the man on the outside, for the butts in the seats, for those watching at home, and now showcasing his own will, showcasing his own power, showcasing his own strength.
Wow.
A big slam.
That was impressive.
Cover. Is it going to be enough in this juncture of the matchup? It is not, as this title match continues. I just looked up from my monitor as we take a look at this.
Inamura launching himself like a missile off of the apron, taking down Oba. And this is a straight up terrifying display of power from the challenger.
And back to the action of the ring. Yoshiki has a handprint on his chest from Oba Femi. Femi!
Whoa!
Just going right down to the mat. High impact offense with his championship on the line. Hook of the leg on the challenger. And Yoshiki rolling that left shoulder off the mat. Today, by the way, guys, 186th day as champion for Oba Femi.
I'll tell you something, Oba Femi is well past his years as far as his advancement in this business with the time he's put in thus far. This kid, he's unbelievable. He's definitely a star.
And we were interrupted by the Dark State moments ago on the topic of titles. Booker, how excited are you for tonight? Goldberg's last match.
Goldberg, this is what all started right here at the Georgia Dome, 1998, his first championship. Can he go out there and do it just one last time? They say he may not be as great as he once was, but he can be great once. Oh, yes, man.
It was on that July night he defeated Hollywood Hulk Hogan in Atlanta. Will history repeat itself? But the NXT Championship hanging in the balance, and it's the champion who is in control. And wow,
Look at the power.
Oba right now into the cover. And another kick out. And I mean, Graves, you take a look at Oba Femi. There were a lot of questions by some coming into this matchup if there was chips in the armor of sorts of the champion.
So far, so good from the ruler. Take a look at the power of Oba hanging the challenger across the top rope. Listen, Oba Femi has been a fighting champion. There is no reason to doubt the ruler and his dominance. It's not like Oba is making competitors jump through hoops. He's not running away. He stands there and he defends his title.
And speaking of standing there, standing in the center of the ring, another gut buster, another cover, and another kick out. Graves, are you starting to sense that maybe Oba Femi looking at the stomach, the ribs, is trying to take away the impact of that Yoshiki splash from the top?
Well, listen, we've learned, to Booker's point earlier, that Oba continues to evolve as a competitor. He's become more intellectual in his strategy. It's not just raw force anymore. It's a game plan. That very well may be what the champion's looking to do.
Oba Femi's very methodical in his approach here tonight, and he needs that because Inamura, perhaps most dangerous he's been since he joined NXT tonight. Trust me on that.
Well, you feel
Inamura trying to shift the power.
Certainly is, and whoa, right back in,
Oh, no.
right back around, shifted his weight,
Wow.
counter, cover, title on the line, and a near fall, and now it's Yoshiki who's on top, looking for the crucifix, shoulder down one more time, almost able to put the title around his waist. He's doing it with pride, passion, spine buster, champion rolls right through, and another
That's the
near fall.
advancement of this man right here, Oba Femi. He has a playbook now, man. This is not the same guy you dealt with, like I said, a year ago. Trust me.
You saw Inamura able to shift the power for a moment, then utilize his weight to take down the champion, but just this quickly, Oba Femi is back on top, nearly put an end to this matchup.
Beautiful spine buster.
NXT Championship on the line here at the Great American Bash. And this certainly has been a test of power between the two. And again, right back to the body goes Oba Femi, buckling the knees of Yoshiki Inamura, trying to hoist up Yoshiki, who counters. Something had to give.
Wow.
And it's Inamura in control. Yoshiki could be closing in on dropping the ruler, and there's that offense.
A sumo-style strikes to the chest, muscling in. Oh my God! Muscling Oba all the way to the corner. And right now, the challenger teeing off like Nick Tarnasky on a golf course.
Taking it to the street right now. Bang!
Yoshiki peppering Oba. Oh!
Look at this. We haven't gotten to see the striking ability of Inamura too heavily. Rolling elbow rocks the jaw of the champ.
Oba just got dropped. Briggs is fired up, trying to fire up Inamura.
I wonder if Oba is truly prepared for what's going on right now, guys. I wonder. Oh, baby.
Briggs.
Oh, baby. That could be. Wow.
And Oba Femi, give credit, able to roll off.
Booker,
and
it's
kick
been
out.
a while since I've seen you come out of your seat seeing something like this. That is outrageous power from the challenger who nearly knocked off the ruler.
I don't know. don't know if Oba is truly prepared for this right here, guys. This is different.
Oh, Yoshiki going to the top.
Look at the drop that
See
ball.
this in the pass. Yoshiki, oh, he had to roll right through. Oba had it scouted. Quickly, though, back to his feet. Look at the pound. Oh,
Wow.
Dallas Irvin almost bit it. Oh, no, I spoke too soon.
Crushing impact in the corner. The official's down. Oba looking for the end.
And hey, Briggs.
Briggs, what
What
the hell?
the hell?
Briggs just hit Oba Femi with the NXT Championship, and I don't think Yoshiki Inamura realizes it. But the advantage now is for the challenger. Oba is down. Challenger to the top. This is all about honor for the challenger. Yoshiki, though, got hoisted. Inamura able to slip down the back. Coming right back in. Ducks once, flying back through the air. Dropping the champion. He doesn't want to take a shortcut. He wants to do this the right way. And once again, Yoshiki Inamura climbing to the top. Got his target acquired. Yoshiki! Got all of it. Cover! There's no referee. The official's still down.
We should have a new champion. What the hell's Briggs doing now?
Briggs is screaming capitalize. I think Briggs is trying to hand him his chain.
Well, Briggs is going to get his partner disqualified.
The official rolling back in. Yoshiki said no. Yoshiki, though, just got dropped. Choke slam.
Man.
Champion into the cover to retain. No! That fighting spirit of Yoshiki still thriving here at the Great American Bash. Briggs is in disbelief. So is Oba Femi. The NXT Championship is on the line, sold out here in Atlanta. Center stage, Great American Bash. Who will walk out NXT champion?
Inamura could be champion right now if he would have taken advantage of the situation.
He's not going to take advantage, though. We've heard what he has said, not just today, but earlier this week. He's going to do it the right way. It's about honor for Yoshiki Inamura.
Right now, these gladiators unloading the heavy artillery in the middle of the ring. No excuses.
Trying to chop that tree down, man.
Oba answering back. And oh! Could have been looking for that fall from Grace. Countered, though. Inamura now. Hoisted up.
Look at the power.
And drop it.
Wow.
Center of the ring. Sit down style for the title. Oh my! Briggs thought it was over.
Last minute.
Last minute.
Last second.
Split second. Nanosecond. But Briggs is screaming. Go, go, go.
Briggs, get off the apron.
Briggs did. Oh, no, from behind. Yoshiki for the championship. Not again. Oba just able to kick out the last second. Right back in. Oh! Fall from Grace.
God.
Oba overcomes Inamura.